you still stuck in the same cycle of losses? Does it feel like you're barely scraping through London session? It feels like every profitable trader has a secret, and it's true. They're all keeping this one secret from you, but I'm going to be sharing it with you today. So you need to watch until the end of this video to understand London session and win in every single trade you take in it. Okay, so let's just get straight into it. We have the ICT silver bullet strategy, but this is not the usual one. I'm going to be telling you a specific full guided one. Okay, so first of all, you need to make sure you're trading any of these pairs. I'm going to be using GBP USD today, but you can trade any of these. Okay, make sure you're within the 7 to 11 a.m. London kill zone. So I'm going to be marking it out right now. So you have our 7 until 11 right here. Okay, this is going to be the optimal time we need to actually take the trade within, but it doesn't really matter as much if you take it before this time, but you can't take it after this time. Okay, so what we need to do now is identify if price is sweeping Asian sessions buy side or sell side liquidity, and then we look for the reversal opportunities, which this means which side of Asian sessions actually getting mitigated. So we have the highs right here, we have the lows right here. Okay, so we need to find out which side is actually going to get the liquidity swept. Okay, so if I play price forward, you're going to see how it's dropping down towards the downside, and it just swept the lows of Asian session. So once it's actually swept the lows of Asian session, what we need to do is focus on taking the trade towards the upside. So I'm going to be doing now, just marking this out as liquidity right here. And then all you need to do now is actually find a market structure shift with an engulfing candlestick. The engulfing candlestick matters, but if you find a market structure shift, that's good enough. But the engulfing candlestick just increases the win rate. Okay, so I'm going to be playing price forward. You can see we've just got our most recent fractional high. See right here. If I play price forward, you can see the candle before it and the candle after it did not go above it, which makes this the most recent high. And let me just mark this right now. If I play price forward, you can see it's just taking this high out. And what can you identify in this? This is a market structure shift. Okay. Once we've identified this market structure shift, what we've got to do is mark out the high probability fair value gap, and we can execute straight on that. Okay, so I'm going to be marking out the fair value gap right now. Let me just put this right here. You see this is amazing fair value gap because it's inside the market structure shift zone. Okay, so all we gotta do now is place the trade towards the upside. I'm going to be placing a buy, putting our stop loss just below this FEG candle, and putting our take profit as a 1-to-3 risk to reward ratio. Okay, once you've done this, you're going to see how well this trade actually runs up. Before we continue, if you're still struggling or you're not able to make any profits, or it feels like every single trade you take ends up hitting stop loss, I've got a perfect solution for you. Okay, my mentorship will not only provide you with 2 secret strategies that I personally use every single day to make 6 figures plus a year, you'll also get access to my private Discord community. You'll get access to 20 premium videos, also my weekly live trading with me and my team. Okay, and on top of all that, only for today, you get 1 month free of signals if you join today. It will be the first link in the description, and I'll see you inside. But let me carry on this trade right now. So if I play price forward, you can see how it's just entered right there. And now if I just keep playing it forward, you can see it's re-entered again and again and again, but it's all rejections, which is telling us this trade is actually going to shoot all the way up, and we can even aim for a higher risk to reward ratio than a 1-to-3. But I'm going to just keep it there right now. And there we go. We just absolutely smashed take profit. This works so well every single day, and you need to start using it now. But I'm going to move on to the next example right now, so make sure you're listening carefully. Just before we continue to the next example, you need to stop wasting your time. If you work with me right now with Easy Pass, I can pass your first phase and second phase straight away in under 24 hours, okay? And I'll manage your account, making you 5% every single week. You need to not miss out on this opportunity like every other opportunity to make money that you did, okay? Take action right now. Join this. It also will be the second link in the description. Join it and you can see everything that's inside, okay? I have a discount for the next 5 people that join, and this literally can be you. Like Matthew right here, who's made $3,400 literally 2 days ago. But let's carry on with the example. So all you need to do again is mark out the highs right here. You need to make sure Asian session sweeps the highs or the lows. Okay, so I'm going to be marking this out right now. So if I just, this is the most recent high right here. And Asian sessions lows is anywhere around here, because you can see right here. So if I extend it, right. So we have the highs and the lows. All I'm going to do is play price forward. You can see it's just completely swept the highs right there, even if this was it. Asian session just swept it. So what we need to do now is actually aimed to take the trade towards the downside. So if I play price forward, what we're actually looking for now is a market structure shift with an engulfing candlestick. Again, you don't need an engulfing candlestick, but when you do get one, that confirms the trade way more, and it increases the win rate exponentially. Okay, if I play price forward, you can see this is not a market structure shift because the candle actually after it is below it. So if I play price forward and keep playing, you can see right there we got our first market structure shift. Okay, so I'm gonna be marking this out right here, and this is actually an engulfing candlestick too, which is absolutely great for what we're actually trying to do. So all we need to do now is mark out the high probability fair value gap, and we can execute the trade straight on it. Okay, so play price forward again. You can see we got even a big candle right here, but most importantly, we got a big fair value gap right here. Okay, once you actually get a big fair value gap like this, what I actually would advise you to do is mark out the 50% of this fair value gap, which I'm going to do right here, and you enter of the 50%. Okay, if the stop loss, you put it just above this candle right here, and you take profit as 1-to-3 risk reward ratio. So remember this, if it's a big engulfing candlestick, you enter off the 50% zone. Okay, so now I'm just going to be bringing this closer, and I'm just going to be running this trade right now, and you're going to see exactly how it runs out. So you can see it's just entered off there, and it's re-entered again, nearly hitting stop loss, but it's not going to hit it. And you can see it just completely smashed to take profit. This strategy works so well every single day, and I don't know how you're not using this, because if you start using it, you'll make so much profits. Okay, I'm going to be showing you now how this strategy actually works on a fundamental level. So what you need to look out for, first off, Asian session. Just let Asian session do whatever it wants, highs, new lows, whatever. But once it hits our trading time, which is actually 7 o'clock, then that's when you need to start looking for markets highs and lows. Okay, for Asian sessions highs, I say this is the high right here, and this is the low right here. Okay, and now you need to look which side is actually getting swept. So let's say the lows have just been swept right here. Once the lows actually been swept, all you've got to do is aim to take the trade towards the upside. Okay, so what we're looking for now is a market structure shift, which means this is the most recent high right here. We would say it's the most recent high, and what we're going to do is actually look for price to take out this high like this. And once it's actually taken out, what we're looking for is a fair value gap, which you can find anywhere around here. It would be, this would be our fair value gap. Let me just annotate this for you guys. Once we've got the fair value gap, all we need to do is enter off of this on a long position, placing our stop loss just below the FVG candle, and placing our take profit as a 1-to-3 risk reward ratio. And you're going to see automatically price will just re-enter off this fair value gap. It'll go back down, go even below the fair value gap if anything, and then it will actually bounce off and absolutely smash take profit. So this is exactly how the strategy works. Make sure you take all this in, and if you don't understand it, rewatch the video. First link in the description, remember, is my mentorship, and the second link in the description will be my fast pass service. Okay, that's for more advanced traders and traders who are actually trying to make a living and trying to achieve their goals, that lifestyle, everything just within trading. But anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.